got a question from Chad Michaels on YouTube, and he's asking for a submission chain. He wants to know some submissions. So Chad Michaels, I'm going to show you guys my very favorite white belt submission chain. This was like the submission chain that I used from Side Control that sort of accounted for like 90% of my submissions in competition as a white belt. So hopefully this is helpful to some of you guys out there that are white belts looking for some submissions from Side Control. As always, this is my lovely, beautiful, handsome, distinguished assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. We're going to start from Side Control. So it starts off with a basic Kimura from north-south. So basically what I'm doing is anytime the arm is here, I'll hook. Hit the arm is here, I'll hook. So basically, either way, I'm going to go for the Kimura. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to cup his belly and get my elbow off the mat. This hand is going to post, and what this will do, this will lock him in place as I walk to north-south. Now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and bring my knees over top of his head, just like so. So we're going to get here, boom, 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 and then we're right in this position. While his arm is tucked down, nice and tight, I'm going to secure the figure 4 lock, and then step up to the side, pull him up, and then right here, you have your basic Kimura. Most of you guys, I'm sure you know that. From here, if that doesn't work, sometimes he'll grab on, sometimes he just doesn't feel like it's working. I'm gonna step up to that shin, boom, and I'm gonna sit back. It's very important when you do this to have the shin vertical. Don't let your shin fall down to the ground, because we need to have that shin right up here, and then we sit back, and again, just like in the armbar, we pinch the knees together, pull, and again, you can pull off straight. If for sometimes, you're jamming it into a place you don't want to jam that elbow, turn it slightly off to the side, finish, okay? Now, if those two things don't work, here's where as a white belt I was finding my love for taking the back. From here, I will quickly take my hand, go underneath of the neck, and then grab the wrist here. If I had to go seatbelt, I can, but a lot of times what I would do is I would use my chin here to trap this hand, come underneath and grab the wrist. I walk him up, and when I'm doing this, I'm walking this shoulder to this knee, and this will open up and expose this hook. We roll, and there we go. We got back mount, and we're ready to choke, okay? And so that was the idea. So basically, I'd go for Kimura, armbar. If the armbar didn't work, or if Kimura didn't work, I would take the back. So one more time on this. Whether the arm is here or it's here, makes no difference. I cup elbow right below his elbow. So his elbow's here, my elbow's here. If you guys want to see a better description of how to do the Kimura and all that stuff here, I have several videos on that. Now, this hand posts to lock him in place so I can walk. If I do not post this hand, he'll simply walk with me. Okay, so we lock him in place, go to north-south, and then attach here. When I go to north-south, by the way, I would be really low and really heavy on Adam's face. I'm trying to be nice to him right now as I'm drilling. But when I would be here, I would be really low and putting all of my weight on his face. Very uncomfortable. Now from here, get the figure 4 lock, step up, and pull the person up, straight up. Okay, just like so. Trap the head, out, up, over, finish. Doesn't work. Boom, right into position, vertical shin, pinch the knees. You can turn the hand off slightly if you need to. If one of those did not work, go behind the neck, grab, walk him up. And again, I'm walking him from opposite shoulder to knee, and then from here, stepping up to the hook, taking the back, and choke. So Chad Michaels, thanks for the question, brother. And again, for you guys, I have a ton of submission chains that I tend to use, but I know that a lot of you guys are white belts, and that was my very first, my very first go-to submission chain that I used. I actually learned it from a DVD series called Craig Kukuk's Brazilian Jiu-jitsu from A to Z. It was this old school DVD series with they were all separated by position, and me and a buddy of mine, we had mats in our basement, and we would drill the techniques from that, and that was my first one I really went to and I started using. So instructionals do work, you just gotta make sure you drill them. So if you guys like this stuff, make sure that you don't let the information go to waste. Put it into use at your gym or with your buddies at your home training center if you got some mats at home or something like that. I'm starting to ramble now, so I'm finished. Adam?